the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get page slash. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get page slash. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get page slash. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get page slash. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get page slash. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get pitch slapped. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom. We're hanging with Simpmom.
Hi, everybody. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, hell. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the boat. Let's see. Let me just go here. Yes, I see that. Hi, there we are. La, the science. The science behind this. How's everybody doing today? Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? So simply is it Alveus, huh? Man, I wish he'd tell me what's going on. That's okay. I just need to be there to look around more to see what's going on. How is everybody doing today? Hello, hello. What do we have? We have Salem. We have Seven Deuce. Gamer Wheels, how you doing? Scotabus. Bism. Yeah, first time viewer from what the wah, wah, wah. How are you? Welcome. And let's see. Calculating. What am I calculating? A weasel. Hey, how's everybody? Well, for those of you who won gifts, they're all out. I'm just waiting for one person to get back to me. But other than that, everybody's gifts have gone out. And let me just get rid of the screen line. There we go. And so how's everybody today? Everybody doing great today? Huh? Yes. The puppy is doing fabulous. He is just a little absolute love ball. So much for him sleeping in the kennel at night. We now have a little fur bug next to us, next to Nella. And we found out something very interesting today. We found out now, we bought him from the same kennel, and she is so good raising her dogs. Well, I'll give you an example. Well, I don't want to dox her. But when we picked up the dog, we had two bundles. One with the blanket that all the puppies had laid on so he could smell that, a stuffed animal, food, several types of food, probiotics, a birth certificate with his paw print on it, pictures of his mom and dad, health records. I mean, it was like a whole gamut. She's in from the time they're born, she gives updates on the puppies, so we get to watch them grow. And she has a special playground that she makes just for them, and it's just they're raised so well. Well, Nella, come. Nella is from the same town. Nella, you guys know Nella, sweet little girl, yes. Nella's from the same kennel. And so the woman got back to me and she said, "Oh, I just wanted to let you know that and that we have decided on a name. His name's going to be Teddy because he's just like having a stuffed little teddy bear. Teddy is the nephew of Nella, so they're related." And she said that doesn't happen very often because she only breeds a dog X amount of time. She's not like a dog mill, but that's all they do. I mean, she just breeds them X amount of times, and they're so loved and cared for. I mean, it's just a very responsible breeder. And so Nella is it's your nephew. No wonder you two got along so well. It's your nephew. Yeah. How about that? Wish I could tell you that. But anyways, yeah. My audio is roll body. Is it any better now or is it still like that? I'm having a problem with my microphone. Hold on. Let me go into settings. Thank you. Let me go into settings. Let's go into audio and let's see. It's the Brio. Device one, done. Is that any better? You guys, is that any better? I sound like a robot bebop, bop, bop, bop. Is that any better? I reset it. Let me go into, yeah, let me know. Oh, it's still roboty? Not yet. Okay, hold on. Let me go in and reset. Let's go back in. Let's go back in into the mixer. Let's see. And let's activate it again. Okay, close. Is that any better? Thank you for telling me, you guys. Is that any better? Sounds like a robot speaking through the can. Not yet. All right, let's go back into settings again. Let's go into audio. That's disabled. The desktop is disabled. See, so that should be. Done. How's that? Is that any better? Is that any better? You guys? Same. Okay, let me just unplug the camera and then plug it back in. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing that. Logitech Brio. Okay, hold on. Deactivate. Activate. There. Is that any better? Is that any better? I fixed it. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, well, today I am going to make one of my favorite things in the world is sweet and tart. I'm kind of a sweet and tart girl. Kind of a tart some of the time, sweet some of the other. No, 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 no. So I'm going to make one of my favorite things in the world, strawberry rhubarb crisp. It's cold and rainy and wet here, and I want something that's going to soothe the inner cockles. Yeah, no pun intended. So I'm going to make straw. I went and I found some rhubarb. Well, I called Trader Joe's to see if they had rhubarb. And let me get rid of that green line. Trader Joe said they did not have rhubarb. So I was talking to my son Tool, and I said, yeah, I said I've got to go to Apple Valley because there's a natural food store there, and they do have rhubarb. And then my son said, well, the store next to us has it. And I said, how do you know? He goes, well, I was hitting Alicia with it the other day. He came up to the rhubarb and it comes like this. And so he was whacking her with this. So I don't know if this is the one he whacked her with or not, but he was hitting her with it. So there's a crime against rhubarb whacking. I'm sure it's on the book somewhere. But anyways, so and I couldn't find it. So I called him and said, now where was that rhubarb that you were hitting her with? Or she was they were both laughing. They get along so well. But yeah, that's a big one. Is right. Hello, Bulletville. How are you? And we've got Niseen. Yeah, Shrando, Weasel. Okay, you guys. Logic. I'm getting on my. Everybody, bring up the soapbox. Bring up the soapbox. I'm climbing on it again for just a short time. You guys know what the soapbox is? It's my newest emote. Let me see. Where is my soapbox? Here is my soapbox. Okay. And that just means that I'm going to do a rant. So if you bring up the soapbox, say you see it coming up, I'm going to do a rant. And as a grandma and a mom, okay, I am appalled at the shooting in Texas. I am so heartbroken that these precious little lives were butchered and slaughtered. And it's time for the assault rifles to go away. Okay, I believe that we all have the First Right Amendment, the right to hold a gun. I own a gun. I was raised in a house of hunting guns. We knew not to touch them. In my grandmother's pantry stood 3 or 4 guns at any given time, all the time. Nobody needs an assault rifle. Nobody needs it except the military and law enforcement. We need to get a law on the books to get rid of these. The bullets are this big. Those poor babies were slaughtered so bad that they couldn't be identified. They had to use their DNA. I cannot imagine what those parents are feeling at this point. I can't imagine the horror, the sadness. And it's not just that family, it just extends to the grandparents, the aunts, the people that survived and witnessed this, the teachers that are going to be afraid to go back to school as well as the students going back. School should be the safest place for our kids. It was like shooting fish in a barrel. The only good thing out of this is that he met his maker. That's the only good thing that came out of this is that he's gone. But this should be the wake up call that we need to get assault rifles off the market. We all have a right to hold a gun. Absolutely. I've got a gun. Like I said, raised with guns, but not assault rifles. Why do we need them? Why are they in? How could they sell him 300 plus rounds of ammunition? What does that store man think to have this kid come in and okay, yeah, I'll sell you. You know what? NRA in this, we need to pull those dangerous guns off the market. This is too scary. It's just too scary. We need to have some laws. We need to have common flipping sense for crying out loud. These legislators need not to be bought off and realize this is right, this is wrong. You know, because it's kind of like a one fit all. Well, nobody's got the right to bear arms. No, we're saying that you got a handgun in your house. Somebody breaks in, you have the right to defend yourself. But an assault rifle has no place in the hands of anyone that is not in the military or law enforcement. Pretty soon, the law enforcement cops are going to be outgunned. We need to stand on this one. It was the mothers that started Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For years, people were killed with the drunk drivers until enough people got up and created a wave that now I'm afraid to, like you've got to have a designated driver. I know my limit. When I was younger, did I drive drunk? You bet. You bet. How else was I going to get home? There were no Ubers. Calling my mother at 2 a.m. to come get me drunk an hour away. Now, I am so glad that happened. And I'm so glad that I didn't hurt anybody. But all my peers, it was the same thing. Everybody drove drunk until they made a big change. And now we need to realize that assault weapons belong only in the arms of the military, in the law enforcement. They're not a sporting gun. They're a gun to do mass destruction. And these poor little kids, their last moments of sheer terror, and the parents who live with a hole in their heart the rest of their life. So you got that right, Nikin. You don't need an assault rifle. So you're right, Weasel. It's so cowardly. Little kids, shouldn't they feel safe in school? Some of these kids now will carry that scar the rest of their life. They're going to have PTSD, PSCD, PTSD, whatever it is, the rest of their life. Post traumatic shock, stress disorder. I can't even say it. I'm so upset. PTSD, the rest of their life because of what they witnessed. And I worked as a hospice nurse, and death was part of the job, but it was an expected death. It wasn't like an instant death. People got chance. That's the silver lining in hospice, is that you're going, you say your goodbyes, you prepare for your end. I can't imagine me as a mom and a grandmother walking into that classroom and seeing what was left. I'd be destroyed. I'd be destroyed to see what that animal did to those poor babies. And it's if we all yell loud enough, somebody's got to listen. Assault weapons should be outlawed. Turned in, outlawed. Oh, you have to jump through so many hoops to get one. A psych eval. You've got to be 25. I mean, you have to have laws. You have to have a permit. You have to have this. So many hoops. I just don't see why anybody needs one. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get why anybody needs one unless they're going to hurt somebody. And look, it just is a mom and a grandmom. And you guys know, before hospice, I worked at a children's hospital. And after I had my own babies, there is no working peds anymore. I mean, when I was young, it was like, it was sad, but now it would be absolutely devastating and heartbreaking for me to take care of terminally ill children. It would be heartbreaking at this point. And I just can't imagine those families. How do you get over this? How do you get over that hole in your heart? It's never going to heal. It's never going to heal. So, anyways, I'm going to get off my soapbox, but it just angers me. The lawmakers need to get their head out of their butts and realize that enough is enough. No more baby has to die in school or anywhere else or nightclubs. We need to do something, and we need to make our voices heard because this is wrong on so many levels. What did I just hear? 90% of all the shootings, mass shootings, occur in the United States. What does that tell you? It tells you we're doing something wrong. It tells you that our kids aren't safe when we kiss them and put them on the school bus to go to school, that they're not safe anymore. And that just, you know, I don't know. I mean, would I be one that I homeschooled my kid because I'd be afraid? I don't know. They got to do something. They've got to do something. Look at these teachers that were killed. They're going to do their job, and Zelensky, whose country has been torn apart on there, feeling so bad for the children. He's something else. So he's something else. But anyways, I'm getting off my soapbox now. But if you get a chance to vote, vote. Or write someone or sign something saying, let's get rid of the assault rifles and let's do it now. Let's do it. When I lived in Texas, all you needed was a driver's license to buy guns. And for many of you know that I was married before. We probably had 15 guns, rifles, and everything in our home in Texas. And this was way back in the 80s. All you need is a driver's license. No background check. That's what back then. That's all you needed was a driver's license to get guns. I like Minnesota. We had to go through a gun safety course. We had to go through a background check. The same in New York, because I had my pistol permit in New York, and I've got my pistol permit here in Minnesota. And you have to jump through hoops to get them, and that's how it should be. But assault rifles, off the market. Let's I'm just so sad. I'm just so sad. But anyways, enough of that, because yeah, let me just see. Yes. Wow. Yeah, Weasel. And the thing is, what happens when we out are when we're more armed than the police? I mean, that's what's scary to me. The person that shot in Buffalo, the guy shot at him, but he had so much tactical armor on him that he couldn't, and this was a former policeman that was the security guard. We just have to realize that guns are kind of like, okay, when you get a car, you've got to pass a test. It isn't like, well, okay, I want to drive. Here's my money, I'm gonna drive. No, no, no. You've got to be trained, you've got to follow the rules, you've got to take a written test, you got to take a driver's test to get a car. And to get a gun, it's like this 18-year-old just walked in and bought gun, then walked and bought 300 rounds. I just didn't that store clerk kind of go, hmm, hmm, maybe not. I mean, maybe I shouldn't sell these, but it just, as a parent and a mom and a grandma, my heart just is broken for those families, you know. So let's not look the other way on this one, folks. Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying I will always have a handgun. I was raised with guns. Many of you know I was robbed at gunpoint in my 20s, just before I met Cynthia. I was robbed at gunpoint. And that right then and there is when I got my first gun permit, because I thought, uh-uh, you know, I mean, it's like I had no way of protecting myself. And so I believe in the right to bear arms. I do not believe in the right to have an assault weapon, a weapon that can kill so many in so little time with so much damage. That's where it's got to stop. Put the Senate in the thinking chair. All those idiots. You know, I wish I could go down to Washington on both sides of the island, knock some sense into those fools. I mean, come on. They only care. No, there's some good ones. There are some good ones, but the ones with the biggest names out there, most of them care about themselves. They care about themselves, not me. They don't care to give two squats about me. They care about themselves. They don't care about those kids. Here, Texas, Texas. Oh, no abortions, no abortions. Yeah, they don't care about the living kids. They just got to. They want. They just want them to be born. But once they're born, they don't care. They don't care. It just is. Don't mess with Texas. Yeah, I think we need to mess with Texas. Got a bunch of idiots over there. Yes. On a lighter side, how are we doing? Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm not gonna go. Hey, say nudies. Hey, happy belated birthday. Yes, I was just on my soapbox rant about the mass killings and just saying that assault rifles need to be banned. There's no reason for an individual to own one unless you are in the military or law enforcement. Yes, we all should have the right to bear arms. I'm a gun owner. And I always will be a gun owner, but it's locked away safe that nobody can get to. But if somebody came in the middle of the night to surprise me, well, I got a surprise for them too. But anyways, it just is. It just my heart is broken for those families. This is something they're never going to get over. You know, a child should never die before their parents, ever, 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 ever. Okay. Anyways, um, hello there, Chillness. How you doing? Oh yeah, no, yes, it's important that yeah, you guys, I can guarantee that if you came into my home, you would not know where the gun was. But I can get to it in seconds. You will never see a weapon laid out for someone to accidentally grab, and you'll never see a weapon that's got bullets in it. It's like it's just a second. If you're a gun owner, you know that it just takes a second to arm your gun. So both of them are separate. They're not together. And so that there aren't going to be any accidents. I mean, that's just, the 2-year-old that shot his mother in Walmart. Okay. Anyways, I'm on my rant. Quick question. Do you have any advice for dealing with a cough? Ooh, what about some hot tea and lemon or hot tea and honey? Something like that. Or some people swear by sucking on like hard candies and that. Make sure you're hydrated though. Coughs are so that it isn't dry and it's going to give you a sore throat too. Why are you coughing? What do you have? What's going on? Bullet Bill. Was it simply his birthday the other day, Shred? No, no, his birthday was May 7th. So it was a few weeks ago. You saw the cake video? Oh, he did that here. As you see, he had brown hair. And I made him a cake from scratch. And he said to me, Mom, can I put my face in that cake? And I said, yeah, go ahead. It's your cake. So he put his face in the cake. And it was pretty dense cake, as you could see. It wasn't a mix, it was a scratch cake. And he went for it. And who was there? I think it was me and my daughter-in-law were there. I'd have to tell by the laughter. It might have been my daughter. But he wanted to put his face in the cake. It's his cake. You know, Tedmo has it. Tedmo is now Teddy. We thrashed around. Cynthia calls him the little guy. I call him little boy. He's gonna have so many names, but we're going with Teddy because he looks like a teddy bear, and he is just the smartest. He can sit now. When I tell him to sit, he can sit. The only accident he had was because of Simpdad. Other than that, he's been 100%. Because when dogs get up in the morning, puppies, they got to go right away. And Simpdad thought, well, I got to go first. Well, he cleaned up the poop. But he's a little, absolute, adorable little fur ball. As soon as he comes down, I'll show you. Yeah. But you had COVID. Oh, wow. A lot of you had that. Biscuit had it too. Yeah. There's to me it's keeping hydrated. Maybe get some tea and some honey. What do you guys do for your coughs? Anybody else got some things that's a coughs for coughs? You need advice. I'm probably getting a hangover tomorrow. What foods will save me? Do you know what bulk bogantry? Um, the girls at work, this is years ago, swore by chocolate milk the next day. I think to keep yourself as hydrated as you can, because you've got to flush it through your system. So up your water, pound the water. That would be my best guess. I don't overindulge anymore. I learned at a young age that didn't feel very good. So I do not overindulge. Once I get to a certain point, that's it. That's it. I don't like feeling icky the next day, but do stay hydrated the best you can. You're going to get a hangover. You need advice. Why are you getting a hangover? What's going on? A recliner way is the only way to sleep with a cough. Yeah, drink green trash can. Hey, your gift went in the mail. Um, yes, the green trash can. Or did you already get it? I I think you already got yours. And you know what? I've been gifting so many. We're like, what, 650 something gifts right now. And so I'm getting your names mixed up because so many of you have gotten gifts. And hey, I had some fun with the Bertha. Not Bertha, Rhoda. I've got to change my thing. I will. You'll do that. You were at a party last day of school. Okay. Bought a lot of gin and stuff. I love gin and tonic, but I only drink Tanqueray gin because I believe that that has prevented like the headache that you get if you drink cheap gin. Tanqueray. I got some right here. That's my Stepdad believes in buying big bottles because um I don't know. It's almost gone though. We've had this a long time. We've had this since 2020. No, no. This is what you want if you're going to drink gin. All right. I learned that from an older gentleman I used to date years ago. He was like 20 something years older than me, and I learned a lot from him when I was in my 20s. It was fun dating an older guy, and he was an older guy. One gin, you like Martin Miller's? I've not had that bowl of Bill. Is that good? Just eat bread. You're getting lots of cheap gin is your way to go. No, because then you get icky feeling. Don't want to be icky feeling. You don't know if I can get it in the States. So where are you? I'll come over to your house and we'll have a drink. Tried one called Hammer and Son gin. I don't know, with a name like Hammer, I don't know if I'd even go there. It's great, really. Slightly expensive. Hello there, Ben Ford. How are you? We're just talking, we're all over the place today. Talking about the shooting, talking about gin, talking about coughs, COVID. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Comes in champagne bottles. Well, I like it already. Yahoo! Yahoo! Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Well, so today we're going to make strawberry rhubarb crisp. Ta-da! And I've already started the chopping up because it takes like an hour to bake. I think I bought the wrong oats because they wanted old-fashioned oats, but steel cut oats were on sale. So because they're clunkier and chunkier, I put them in the food processor a little bit to grind them up a little. So we'll see how that turns out. Because as soon as they were on sale, and I got lots of pecans or pecan sounds more elegant. Pecan sounds like a pecan. Can I mail you some? You want crisps? Hello there, solitary. So what's Simply doing in Albius? That is, I tell you, that is the most beautiful place. Because Texas, believe it or not, I traveled through a lot of Texas, and Texas, I would never call Texas a beautiful state. I mean, because they don't have the great big, like in New York, the roll. Well, no, they've got the hill country there, but a lot of Texas is kind of sparse and kind of flat. But Alveus is like a slice of paradise. It, I mean, I just figured it'd be like some field somewhere in the middle of who knows where. But there's those gorgeous old trees, and it has a nice shade canopy from the trees, and it's just beautiful there. I mean, it really is. It really, really, really is. It's hard to get to, but it's gorgeous. So what's he doing there? Wrong oats. Yes, I know. I'm sowing the wrong oats. Hi everyone. Ramonek, how are you? Commander Atlas, how you doing? And we're going to give away some gifts in a little bit. But let me get this going so that I can eat in front of you guys. So what it is I chopped up the strawberries and the rhubarb. Okay, and I even measured them exactly. And they wanted a pound of rhubarb stalks trimmed and sliced half an inch. Most of them are half an inch. Some I just had some fun with. Half a pound of strawberries, that's in there. A half a cup of granulated sugar, that's in there. A tablespoon and a half of cornstarch, that's in there. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which is kind of interesting to me because I would have thought they'd want me to put a little lemon juice in it or something. But this recipe got so many perfect marks that I said, gotta go with it. Okay, so that's that. And I got my pan here, and it says that you don't have to grease it, but you know what? Everything's better with butter, right? So I buttered this baby. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the topping. And so the filling, so now it says for me to transfer the filling to an 8-inch baking dish. And yeah, this is close enough. Oh, yummy, yummy, yum. You guys know what I'm eating tonight? There we go. There we go. Nice. So 2 weeks ago, you guys remember is when we had the storm here, and I went to be treated for Lyme disease because I had that tick. Got a little bite still there, but I think we're good. There are so many ticks. I've pulled off probably 3 or 4. We're in the woods here, and they just fall from the tree. But you can feel them, no matter how small they are. You can feel them because it's like their paws are sticky, and you can feel them no matter how tiny they are crawling up you. And always a treat. But you know what? I'm a farm girl. Bugs, lots of bugs. Okay, I'm gonna use the food processor, my Whopper chopper, the kitchen mortician. Okay, it smashes everything to smithereens. All right, so now, well, who do we have there? Optimus 9, how are you doing? Thank you so very much for your resub. Once again, you're at the Simpmom Bitch Slapping Club. Yahoo! And we are making strawberry rhubarb crisp. And Sip Dad doesn't really care for this. Too bad for him because I'm eating the whole damn thing anyway. So, all right. No, just kidding. I'm not a big apple crisp person. I like the tartness. And have all of you tasted rhubarb? Is there anyone here that's never tasted rhubarb? It grows with these beautiful leaves, like the stalks come up. There's a rhubarb stalk, and then this huge leaf comes over, and it's so tart, and it's just, I just love rhubarb. I'm gonna probably make a pie. But yes, it's sour. Did I do something different with my hair? I might have combed it. No, it's just, I always slap on this hair piece, you guys. I just, easy breezy. Okay, so now it's in there. It says no need to butter it. Too bad. We need to butter it because we just need to. Never enough butter in this world. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is make the topping. So it says combine the flour, the brown sugar. So we've got 3/4 a cup of flour, half a cup of brown sugar. It says use light. I use dark. I think dark is just richer. I love dark. 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1/4 a tablespoon of salt. And so it says to combine this until well mixed. Okay. I've not used this food processor. Ever use it with you guys? I don't know if I have or not. That's well mixed. That was easy. All right, now what it wants me to do is put in 6 tablespoons of butter. And I've got Land O'Lakes. They want the unsalted butter. Love Land O'Lakes. You know what? I'm throwing the whole damn stick in. I think they're wrong on this one, chat. They're wrong. More butter is better. That's only 2 tablespoons more. I'm putting it all in there. So it wants me to slice to put them in like little pats. So for those of you that were, why the hell aren't you going down? What? Oh, I love it. You see how often I use this? Boy, oh boy. Slow, slower, old, older. Hey, at least I turned it on and it worked. Like, what the hell? Why isn't that working? I don't use this very much. What do I use? I use this when I'm making scalloped potatoes. That's when I use this. And I use it when I'm making carrot cake. But other than that, I never made a crumb mixture in here. So it's the first time. So let me make sure we do this right. Okay. Add the cold butter and pulse until it resembles coarse crumbs with pea-sized clumps of butter. All right. Pulse. Not pea-sized yet. Getting there. Then it says to transfer to another bowl to add the nuts and the oatmeal. Screw that. Just put it in here. Having fun. Having fun. All right. Mix up. It looks good enough. All right. Hi, George. I think we've got it. All right. Transfer. Oh, we've already got the nuts in the chop pecan. Spoon evenly without packing down. Well, I can do that. Actually these food processors, they are a neat little gizmo. You guys should use yours for me. Make it bring. Oh, I like the way it looks already. Here we go. Yum. Oh, I like the way it looks, you guys. Did not push it down, just spoon on top. I can do that. I can follow some directions. I bet you these still cut oats. It doesn't matter how it turns out. I will eat this entire thing. So, those are good though. I put a few extra nuts in. You guys know it's really hard for me to follow a recipe exactly. I have to use so much restraint. Did you get that? Take a picture. I could have been a Barker Beauty on Price is Right. You know those girls that bring their face right up? Yeah, right. Right church, wrong pew. Here we go. It's in there. Now, how long do we bake this puppy for? 45 to 55 minutes. Okay, let's put 45 minutes. There we go. Now we can chat. Hold on. I want to get a drink of water. I want to get a drink of water. We have good water here. We have well water. We had well water on the farm too. So, did you guys, or you folks, did you catch the Better Call Saul? Did you catch the Better Call Saul episode this week? Hot and delicious. That doesn't sound possible. Well, West Dog, how are you? How are you? No spoilers? Oh, so you haven't caught it yet. Okay. You won't be disappointed with the Better Call Saul. I'll just say that. Okay. And then there's the This Is Us, my soapy, you know, girl flick, regular TV. Should you leave now? No, I'm not going to talk anymore about Saul. I like Better Call Saul better than Breaking Bad. How about you guys? I love Breaking Bad. I love Breaking Bad, but I like Better Call Saul better. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Do I grow my own rhubarb? Well, let me tell you, Bet Fork, I did grow some, but I didn't put it. It doesn't get enough shade or enough sun here, so I've got to find another spot. It's only grown a little bitty, so I went out and bought it. Um, oh, you think the same thing that Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad? I enjoyed it. It was like a guilty pleasure watching Better Call Saul. And that's just it, Wes. I want to see how they're going to tie like Kim and everything together in that. But there's some really good shows, and I'm a binger when it comes to if I'm watching something and it's good, I binge. Sim Dad can't binge. Like when we were watching Game of Thrones, it's like, and I was like, no, look, we got to see what's happening. They leave us hanging here. We can't wait. And he's like, no, we'll watch it tomorrow or the next day. And it's like, really? So many times we just, he always goes to bed early. I'd watch it and then rewatch it with him. You said it where you didn't watch it, so you didn't know that I already watched it. It's just when I'm reading a good book, and it's when I'm reading a good book, I read the last two. But I get into a few chapters, and I go nuts to this, and I read like the last chapter or the last 2 pages of the chapter, and that's like, okay, I can relax. Then I go back to reading the whole book. I don't know. I guess, I was that kid that would look for my Christmas presents before Christmas and then open them up only to rewrap them up, only to be surprised on Christmas Day. Because my mom only had a couple places that she hid them. And when she was gone, we'd have we lived out in the country. So anytime she was gone, she was going to be gone a while. And so we'd have the scotch tape and everything and peel open the tape, to see what the present was and then seal it. You just watched the last This Is Us episode? Hello, hey Big Booty, how are you? Your gift went in the mail today. Today. Hello there, Life with Beck. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Was the series final worth it? On This Is Us, we're not over with Better Call Saul yet. It was like the end of the first part of the end. They're having like part two, so that was really good. That was I went at the end of that. I went, oh, okay. This is us. This is us series. It was too milk toast. I mean, they closed everything up and bundled it nice, but I think it was just very lackluster. Not that you can do a lot, I guess you couldn't blow anybody away. It is like Breaking Bad where they can just shoot anybody. But This Is Us is more of a soapy thing. And I just thought that if you were watching This or Us and you saw the episode before where she laid down with him in bed, the husband that was dead, I thought that's how they should have ended it. I think that would have been a better ending than this one. That's just my 3 cents. Yeah, I just think the episode before the last one. What do you think, Weasel? The episode before when she's laying down in bed with him with Jack. I just think that would have been the best ending. And what they did was they took a lot more life moments, family things that happen, and it's like they should have reversed them, put that one first, and then ended with the one that was before the last one. That's what I would have done. Yeah. Yeah, no. See, they need us, Weasel, to go in there and say, "Hey, cut, roll that back." Nope, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. We get a new job. We could be critics, right? There we go. Everybody's a critic, right? Yes, West Dog. I'm making strawberry rhubarb crisp. I love strawberry rhubarb pie. And Cynthia and I went to Whole Foods. If you're gonna splurge on desserts, all right, and you're not making them yourself, go to Whole Foods.
or an organic grocery store with an excellent baking department, because then you're getting something that's sinful and full of calories, but you're getting it with the best ingredients. Like when I bake, it's like there is no margarine in this house. There will never be margarine in this house. If I want margarine, I'll just eat a piece of plastic. I just it's butter and organic eggs. It's good stuff. I try to make even the most decadent stuff as good as I can with the best ingredients. You know. So, Weasel, you agree? Yes, the episode before was perfect. Yep, we're gonna get a job, Weasel. We're gonna go to Hollywood and say, hey, we got this. We got this. You can hire us. We'll tell you how it goes. But you gotta love it. When I was growing up years ago, we had three channels, and after the news, um, and there might be a late show, but then like a pattern went on the TV, and it was black and white, not color, and that was the end. Sometimes you might get an obscure channel, and all they played was westerns. Hello there, thanks for your follows. Come on and sit down. Come and sit down. And now, isn't it funny though? Like we've got Netflix, and we got Hulu, and we got Prime, Amazon Prime. No, not Prime. What was the Prime we've got? Not Amazon Prime. We have Amazon Prime, but there's is it H? Well, it's one of them. And isn't it something that you can have so many channels and still there's nothing to watch? You find that there's nothing to watch sometimes. And I mean, you have hundreds of things to watch, and nah, there's nothing to watch tonight. But once you get a good series, it's fun. Like Game of Thrones was fabulous, and Nurse Jackie was fabulous, and Breaking Bad, and now Saul. And it's like now I got to find another one. You guys hook me up. What's my next binge feast? How would you describe how rhubarb tastes? Well, let me eat a raw piece and I'll tell you exactly what it tastes like. I just bought some sharp knives. What a treat. Everyone always says how dull my knives are. And so I went to the Walmart and I bought some sharp knives. Pretty cool, actually. Who knew? I just, wow, the cuts. It's not like I'm sawing. Okay, it tastes like, not quite. It tastes like earthly sour. It's not as sour as a lemon, but it's sour and it's fibrous with kind of an earthy sour. I think I love rhubarb. Mm. But the combination between strawberry and rhubarb mellows out the sour with fruity, and then the sugar adds a little sweet. So you still get a little bit of the tart. Now I don't know if I can give you rhubarb. I don't. I'm not gonna. I don't. I know you can't have raisins. This dog will eat anything. She loves blueberries and strawberries and melon. No, I'm not. I just don't want to upset your stomach. I have to see if you can give dogs rhubarb. I dropped a chocolate chip. I was making. Dad wanted some chocolate chip cookies. The chocolate chips from Trader Joe's were excellent, you guys. Usually I do Hershey's or Nestle's. They were really good. You didn't know what it was until you just Googled it? Really? If you like sweet and tart, well, I grew up in the farm and we had rhubarb. And sometimes we would take a stalk and dip it in some sugar and eat it. You know how like you dip some things in salt, but dip it in sugar, and it's just I grew up on the taste. Would I like it now? Yeah, I think I would. I like sweet and tart. Mm. I know. What do you want? Oh, what about a Trader Joe's peanut butter dog treat? You want that? Okay. We have Frank. I don't know where Frank is. Puppy's upstairs taking a nap with his dad. Now you guys know how I always tell her how to take her treats. She's so trained, she doesn't have to be told how to take her treats. Here now. Come here, come here. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. She takes it easy all the time. We're hoping for grandbabies, so I don't want a dog that's going to take their hand off with the screen. What do we got going on here? The Sopranos. I've not seen The Sopranos. Although I do like things like that. I like the mob and all that. So you know what? I like that. I'll write that down. The Sopranos. The Sopranos. Um, the woman that played Nurse Jackie was on that, correct? You have so many series you want to watch, you'll never finish it. Really? You have rhubarb taste descriptors. Really? Ah, okay. You know what? I was wondering not to give her that. Thank you for that. Not to give her that. You know what? I did watch a few things of Stranger Things. That can be a little bizarre. I mean, it really is. It's futuristic, but it's not too sci-fi. But I did watch a little bit of that. Eventually need to buy a bunch of fruit and vegetables. Think about it. Yeah, why not? First time chat. Look there, smash burger. How do I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Oh man. You think I think I have all day? I mean, this is only a 2 hour stream. Smash burger. I mean, just that would take a long time to show you how to do that. Maybe we can add it on the wish list when I've got nothing to do and maybe a 4 or 5 hour stream, and I'll show you how to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich because it's got to be made right. I mean, this just not cut and dry. Oh, Sopranos is slow ever. I don't like slow. Although I don't need stuff. Simply, it needs to have something blowing up all the time. You know, I like a little adultery, a little side stuff going on that can kind of slow it down, but it kind of sucks you in a little bit. No pun intended. Uh, but Simply, if something isn't blowing up every 5 minutes, it's like it loses him. When will that stream come out when you're hungry? Well, with Smashburger, I'll work on that. I'll see about a stream about making a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I will say that I have a favorite peanut butter. I like this Skippy Natural. This is my to go to when I'm making peanut butter cookies or anything, or peanut butter frosting. That's what I use. And match I made match I magio magic matcha magic. Well, there's a mouthful. Matcha magic. How are you? Hello there. Hello. Shay, 4 to 5 hours show. This is why I love you guys. You guys are a hoot. Hey, this is Chris. How you doing? You tried a grilled peanut butter and jelly a few months ago, and it's a game changer. Grilled? You mean like you'd make a grilled cheese? Seriously? So it's a toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Although when you toast it, you change the bread to more of a starch, right? I could see where that would almost be like a cookie like, right? Ozark. Oh, I loved Ozark. I love Ozark. I remember simply watching. He came home. Was it Christmas when he came home? And I said, "Oh, you got to watch Ozark." And he goes, "Well, I'll watch an episode with you." And in the first episode, her lover falls out of a building, and you hear a body hitting the thing. And he was like, "Whoa!" I mean, they had.
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
I think I check.
you got a tick?
I think so.
No, no, I think that's where they injected the microchip.
Right there?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where. What is it, right? Yeah. See? No, that's where they injected it. Let me show.
He's got it.
Okay, you can take them off?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, everybody's well.
Here's Teddy. Here's Teddy. Here you go. You guys. Mm. Theodore. You gonna be Theodore? But we'll call you Teddy? Oh, you are just, the most wonderful, cuddly. He is just a love, and he likes to jump. He's going to be one of these dogs, you know, when you get home and they jump in your lap. You want to say hello to everybody? Sweet boy. Little guy. Little guy. Here, turn to you. He's tricolored in his face, and he's got like a lighter color above his eyebrows. You're going to say, see everybody? Here, turn around. Turn around. Look at the little guy. Look at the little guy. Watching and lurking? Yes. You are welcome to watch and lurk. No bake cookies are your favorite? Ooh, I've not done no bake cookies yet for everybody. Larry, they're saying grilled peanut butter and jelly. Better be like a cookie, huh? I think that would be good. You have a flight tomorrow. I'm a last minute packer. Oh, I get anxious because I feel like I'm unable to pack to the very last minute. You know what? What helped me mix matcha? No, because Cynthia and I did a lot of travel with his company. And say bye. Say bye. Take a bite. Take a bite. Oh, oh man, I don't want to put you down. Here, here, go pee pee. Pee pee. Well, pee pee. He's just so little. Okay. He's on pee patrol. Take him out every little bit. He's good. I tell you what's a game changer if you fly a lot is a list. I swear to God. When I traveled with I was the event planner. I worked for when I was working as a hospice nurse and also working as an event planner for Dad's company. And so was in charge of so many things. And when you're traveling in a hotel and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, I forgot the adapter that goes to the USB or I forgot this, that. I had a list and I had electronics here, um, toiletries, deodorant, shampoo, earplugs, another list. How much clothes? But I had that list, and then I'd keep it in the suitcase. So then when I packed to go, okay, do I have this, and this? Because so many people leave their phone chargers and adapters in the hotel room, and it's like, oh, forget about it. Did he go, poor little guy?
You had a great performance.
Oh, he did a great performance.
You
Oh,
right?
hello, little guy.
It's a little challenging performance too.
But that's because I get anxious traveling. I'm not a good traveler, never have been. But I felt better having a list, and you just keep that list in your suitcase all the time because it really doesn't change when you travel. Because you're going to need, your phone adapter. You're going to need a charger. You're going to need your headphones. You're going to need A, B, C, D. Just get a list and keep it, and that cut down on my anxiety because I knew I had everything. Check, check, check. Vitamins. Got the vitamins. Got the cream rinse. Got this. Got the gloves. Got the Q-tips. Because when you go to a hotel, everything is jacked up enormously in price, and you might not be next to a Walmart or a CVS or something. So you'd be SONL. Yeah. Peanut butter gets a little runny. It's a little messy. Yeah, but runny peanut butter, that still sounds good. Fan of chunky peanut butter. Make yours extra chunky. You found one that you make in an air fryer. Wow. Patsy makes the best jam in the world. Oh, you know what? I should have her. I was thinking. Oh, I mean, Patsy's jam is second to none. My sister. I've made raspberry jam once without. We had just enough in our backyard, and I made last year. I made some 1 jar of raspberry jam. Chunky or smooth? It depends. This is Chris, because sometimes you want smooth, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Both. But if I'm baking, typically smooth. But if I'm enjoying it, I like that, with like on a sandwich, I like the chunks. So both. I'm a both girl. You like The Wire? I'm going to have to watch some of these. I have lists, unfortunately, lists medications that I can't pack into the day of. Then put that on your list. Things to do last. Last things. Put that on your list. so that you go. When we close up our home in Arizona to come up here, we're down there for a few months to get out of the tundra here, and so I have a list of what I do a week before, 2 weeks before, 1 week before, the day before, the day of, because once you're gone, you're gone. So put that down last minute on your list. Last minute things to do. Pack your meds. Okay, that's what you do. Do I know why Simply hasn't streamed in the last few days? I wonder, Gyro, if he's still kind of burned out from doing that, the stream with the guys, and he's just taking a break. I sent him pictures of the puppy. I've not heard a lot from him. I need to reach out and see how he's. We touch base quite a bit, but I would suspect that after he did the runs with Cheese Run and Punky, that he was just toast for a little bit. If I know my boy, that's what I would say. Oh wow, Infinity. That's a nice tip. Absolutely. Whenever we bring snacks on trips, we always bring so much. No, there is no such thing as bringing too many snacks. No, no, you're wrong. Just bring me along. I'll help you with them. Snacks. Road trip. Anytime we do a road trip with Sip Dad, when we got to get some stuff to eat. It's like, and like the movies. Okay, we can sit in front of our TV for 2 hours and not stuff our face with anything. But when we go to the theater, oh no, we've got to have, you know, well, I always have a big purse so that I can sneak in. I mean, it's like, what's up with that? Why are we conditioned that we can sit in front of our TV and watch a couple hours of TV without stuff in our face? But boy, when we go to the theater and get in that room, it's like we got to just be shoveling it as fast as we can. What's up with that? Me too, though. I'm trying to get away from that. Trying to get away from that. Yes, it is annoying when you forget a small thing and have to buy it. That's for sure, because you never can get like the deal that you want. Now he's feeling a nut. Well, that's nuts. My sister said, Patsy's one of the things Patsy was saying. She was, I can't see making a cookie unless you put some nuts in it. She travels with walnuts. She travels with walnuts. If you ever run into my sister at the airport, she will have walnuts on her. She travels with nuts. Just quirky thing she does. You've never heard that answer. What did I say? I'm a woman of peace. It's the movie Magic Snacks. Yeah, what is it? I mean, what is it that we've got to be snacking the whole time? I'm gonna put the light on. Where's my light? 20 minutes in. Mm. Oh, I can't wait. That's gonna be my supper tonight, my breakfast tomorrow, my lunch tomorrow. Yeah. About the peanut butter. Oh, okay. But what do we have coming up? I tell you what we have coming up. I'm going to do a pop-up stream on Saturday, June 11th. If you have anybody that's engaged, going to get married, you want to know some tips and tricks that we use to save a ton of money. And because weddings are so flippin' expensive. They just are. They just are. And my daughter-in-law and I had a ball planning her wedding, and we'll show you some tricks that we did. I wonder if I've got, here it is. Okay. One of the things oh, I love this little kit. I should have bought some more. I got this at Aldi's. They're like miniatures. I don't know why. Do you know it was an impulse buy? It's like, oh God, these are so cute and they're little. And there they sit up there and I haven't used them yet. And everybody needs a cute and little, right? Look at this. For little macaronis or spaghettis. They're just cute. All right, I digress. Okay, one of the things that we did, we gave away a bunch of gifts. I'm a gift person, right? You guys probably figured that out about me. I love to give gifts. And so we wanted to make their The gifts that we gave them special, meaningful, delicious, whatever, all three. So I wanted to um, uh, give away mugs. We gave away blankets. We gave away mugs. And so the one thing that the theme was the family tree. The family tree continues. The song that my daughter-in-law walked down the aisle to is one of my favorite, Elvis Presley's I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Only the instrumental, nobody singing it. And so we designed a cup, but we didn't put their name on it or the date on it. We could, because I just thought it's a pretty cup. And sometimes when you see some wedding cup, it's, oh, it's just a wedding cup. So everyone got one of these cups. All right. With some hot chocolate and spiced nuts inside. We made the spiced nuts. And I got it. But the thing with the cups is they were supposed to be black. And I was watching the website and I was watching for them because they have pop-up sales. And I watched this price go down to zippity doo dah. It was so cheap. And I jumped on it. When we got them, we ordered black, but they came in red. Her colors were purple and brown. What, sweetheart? What? Why are you crying? There, okay. So anyways, I called up the company and said, hey, look, you guys made a mistake. We ordered these in black. And the wedding was just a few weeks away. And so I think at the end of the day, we paid 25 cents a piece for these. They did them wrong, but it's like, hey, I'll live with red. Are you kidding? Yeah, I'll live with red. That works. Because they reduced the price because they made a mistake. But we waited. Every day I would check the website looking for a pop-up sale. And sure enough, it came. And we had that order placed with it. And we, like I said, we did not put their name on it because it's such a pretty cup. So it's just a fancy cup without the date of their other stuff had dates on it. We didn't. We just wanted them to be able to use a pretty cup. Right? But that was one of the things that we did. And even when the nuts went on sale, we did 35 pounds of spiced nuts, where we spiced them, baked them, and then wrapped them, and then sealed them, vacuum sealed them, and then put labels on them. But we waited for the nuts to go on sale. Then we went and bought them all. And that was the day that that my daughter-in-law said, if you take out a credit card, you even get another 15 or 20% off. I forget what it was. So she did. So we got even, because the nuts are expensive. They were pecans, and we got 35 pounds of them. So at the end of the day, that was just pennies because we were able to save so much money with them going on sale and her getting a credit card application. So I mean, we were just all over it like white on rice. But I could see, and you guys know how I am, like the Comfy Dumpies. They were $30, but I got them for $3 a piece. You know, I'm thrifty, thrifty. Hello there. Thanks for your follow. Oh, we got a lot of folkses. Hello there. Hello. What else we got here? Can I give you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Well, I can't give you one because I can't stuff it through the camera. If I could, I would. Hello there, Osprey. How are you? You're Osprey. Where are you from? That's a nice name. We got Snoopy. Hello. Yeah. So anyways, I'm here to like I say, I'm not an expert on anything, but I got an opinion on everything. And the guys, you pop in and you missed the soapbox. I got on my rant. Um, every once in a while I get on a tirade, and that's how she rolls. But today is a baking day, and we're giving away. You're gonna watch me consume mass quantities of strawberry rhubarb crisp. Yes. Could I mail you the sandwich? You know, smash burger, probably not. You know, probably not. I don't send food unless it's some of you got food with your holy buckets. Remember when we did the holy buckets? And the holy buckets were little buckets that said holy buckets on them, and I put candy in and sent them out. So um sorry, you are SONL on that one, smash burger. But you know, like I said, we'll dedicate a stream to you at some point. Hello there. We got lots of people coming in. Move over. Move over. Yep, today is Strawberry Rhubarb Crisp. Saturday, I want to remind you, spooky night. So if you want to win a prize, the best way and easiest way for you to win a prize is to send a story in. And that goes into simpmom at Gmail. Did you have something scary happen to you? Oh, look, I got somebody. Here he is. Here he is. Here's the little guy. Did you have something? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Are you looking at me? It's this handsome stud like husband I have. The simp dad. Um, but did you have something scary happen to you or a relative? Send your story in. I'll read it, and if chat picks you, you will win a gift. And what could you win? Oh my God, I got all kinds of stuff. Right? Can't win the puppy though. You can't win the puppy. No, you sweet angel. Oh, such. I'm not. I am blown away. This guy is just a tad over 7 weeks old, and he already can sit when we tell him to sit. They'll, like I said, he just had an accident by an accident, but he's been 100% for peeing and pooping. He's the best little guy ever, aren't you? We're gonna teach you all kinds of stuff, little guy, little guy. And he loved his bath. He loved his bath. Yeah, can I put you down? I don't want to put you down. No, sweetest little guy. Look at this, you guys. Here's your sweetness for the day, coming at you. Are you stage fright? There you go. Okay. You going back outside? Maybe for sweetie. It's going out to pee again. Yay! What bakery items do I like? I got to tell you guys that the brownies that we got from Trader Joe's are over the moon outstanding. And if you guys got to have a Trader Joe's near you, I not even make brownies from scratch anymore. These are that good. These are that good. What next time I make these, like I said, I'm going to put half the batch is going to have Andy's mince chopped up and put in there. And maybe I might even do. I like to doctor up a brownie and make it even more decadent. So mint, put a mint, just crumbling up mint on top when it comes out of the oven, so it kind of melts a little bit, or peanut butter frosting. But these are really, really surprisingly for a mix. Outstanding. Outstanding. And this is probably my one of my favorite treats from Trader. My hands are doggy. Look at my doggy hands. But he is a cutie. He's such a good little guy. He's such a good little boy. He just cried a little bit the first night because, well, can you imagine all of a sudden you're taken from everything you know and these strangers, or you have no idea what's happening. But no more tears, no more cries, just a little whimper the first night. These are my snack to go to. Power berries, Trader Joe's. If you guys don't have a Trader Joe's near you. Yes, Teddy. Delish. Delish. What bakery items do you like more? Trader Joe's or Whole Foods? Okay. I would have to say that Trader Joe's bakery is pretty much a standard bakery. Whole Foods has the fancy desserts. You know, the decadent food. You know, they make like the chocolate shells and fill them with fruit, or like a candy or a cookie crust and fill it with fruit, and they use real cream. I'd have to go with Whole Foods for the bakery, but Trader Joe's for almost everything else. Finally, a day off to catch the stream. Hello there, Titan. How are you? I am having a good time. Do I use the fluffy dog with the heart beating for Teddy? I did the first night, and that was okay. A lot of the people that have his brothers and sisters. See, okay, so we have the kennel up on a file cabinet. Dad moved in a little file cabinet and put the kennel on top of that. And the first night I slept with my hand in there touching him. through the grid, my hand in there through the grid. Um, he's the reason we keep them in a kennel is that they're not potty trained, right? Because Nella sleeps at the end of our bed, and Sophie always slept at the end of our bed. And so this guy is so good. The last 2 nights he's been sleeping at the end of our bed. I mean, because we keep our dogs very, very, very clean, and they're out of like a separate blanket on our bed on the end. They're not like under the covers or anything. So, um, so the first night I would say that was soothing for him. But the second night, I think he was smart enough to go, "Hey, wait a minute, why does she get to sleep in bed with you guys?" And the fact that he hasn't had any accidents except for Simp Dad this morning, it was Simp Dad's fault. That virtually, I mean, I'm going to put a bell up. I'm going to see how that works. We've got like a sleigh bell, and I'm going to have Simp Dad put it by the door because Nella never alerts us to when she has to go out. She never has. We just get up in the morning, let her out a couple times during the day, then let her out before we go to bed. But she never, and then when she wants to come in, she's just standing out there looking at us. She never barks. She's such a good dog. But we would like the dogs to tell us. So for this guy, he's so smart. So Simp Dad's going to nail right by the doorway some bells. So we're gonna start this tomorrow, where when we let him out, he hits the bell, and then I bring him outside. And then I want some bells on the outside, so he hits the bell to come inside. See if that works. I had a girlfriend, and she said she loved the bell system. She said, except for one day, she goes, she doesn't know what the dog ate, but it had diarrhea. And it hit the bell so many times they were broken. And next to a pile of diarrhea. But I always thought that would be cute if they had a way to let us know. And I send you a jar of peanut butter. If you win a prize, I'll send you a jar of peanut butter. Thinking about making some cookies. Yeah, yesterday I made toasted coconut pecan chocolate chip cookies. And they're in the freezer now. You do the bell? You do it? It works good? Good deal. Good deal. Keeps a bell on their cat to keep track of where she goes. Keeps a bell. Well, the cats, boy, cats are so smart. You'd think a cat would say, "I'm not wearing this stupid thing." I mean, cats are in a league of their own. Or should you bake chocolate peanut butter cookies? No, I'm not going to make peanut butter cookies today, although that's what the bear wanted me to make. And then I got to thinking, okay, so we have a supermarket down the road that's a little better than your average supermarket. They have a little more fancier foods, and they had a strawberry rhubarb crisp. And so I bought it, and it was the one I got at Whole Foods. Actually, I got a slice of pie that was strawberry rhubarb was outstanding. And that's why when I went to the grocery store next, I must be in a strawberry rhubarb kick. It's spring, right? Because that's when it grows and it's in season. And so I picked that up, and it was terrible. And so today I want to make the macaroons, but it's rained all day. And as you know, with the humidity, I'm going to wait for a drier day for technical baking because I want it to be perfect. And so I thought, you know what? Strawberry rhubarb sounds good. And that's why. That's why. So, but yes, I do have a good recipe for peanut butter cookies. I do. I put extra peanut butter in them. Got you. You got you. Peanut butter and banana. No. No. Are they good? Are they good? Little guy comes running in. It's like, you got springs. Hello there, little guy. It's like he's trying to jump up here. He is going to be like I said, he's going to be the kind that jumps right in your lap when you come home. He's got little springs on. He went okay? Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. He's got the kind of the tail curl up. It's kind of interesting. He's a good little guy. He's a good little guy. So anyways, let's give away a prize. Let's see. What should we do? Let me put down today's date. Wow, it's almost the end of May, the 25th. Maya's birthday was yesterday, huh? Maya. And let's do. So what do I have for gifts? Let me tell you, I have Simply Hats. You know, I've got Simply Hats. I brought down a couple things. Simply Hats. And you know, on Saturday was spooky night. We'll see about maybe doing your gifts right then and there. Because we'll be doing spooky night upstairs in my room, my playroom. And we could have Rhoda make your gifts right then and there. The tote bag, the beautiful off-white and black tote bag. I love this tote bag because it's big enough. It opens up and it's got. We all need a place to stick our phone so nobody can grab it and steal it on us, or our keys, or our wallet. And I've got some towels. I've got a bunch of beach towels. This one smells really good because I washed it with fabric softener. I typically do not wash anything, but because I ordered a whole bunch of them, and I told you guys this before, they were uh they they weren't wrapped individually, and so and I ordered and they were packaged kind of funky. You know how like when you order stuff, you just never know how it's going to come, right? So I washed them and they washed beautifully, so that was a good thing. Okay, so I think we need to give away a gift. So let me think. We could do the magic ball. You like that towel, Vism? Vism, is that the only thing that you haven't won from me yet? Yeah, I got to find a pair of slippers and put like swords on them. If I can, wonder if I could embroider slippers. Yes, you want everything else? Eh, And all the mods, I want to update all your facts. I'm working on an email so that I can make sure you're all at the same address and your sizes. Because I'd like to, in the fall, give you guys a gift. So I'm just updating. Yeah, my mods, they all get gifts. They got Christmas gifts. Yay! No. Well, you work hard. You know, I mean, we've had some naughty people, and geez, you guys get to them before I get to read all that. Before I read whatever they're saying about me or whatever they're feeling or whatever mood they're in, it's gone. And you guys are so quick. So that's yeah, you're so good. You're so good. And the thing is that I'm a small streamer and I hopefully will always be a small streamer. No desire to be big. You know, when I watch Miz, it's like the chat, I don't know how the mods do it. I mean, the chat just flies. And I like it because I can answer most of you. And like if I haven't answered your question, write it in again. You know, my two speeds are no, three speeds, slow, slower, and catatonic. So what did you miss? Hello there, Bear. Koala Bear, how are you? Koala Bear, I had fun shopping for you. Did you ever wear that bear shirt I sent you? I was shopping for him and I found the perfect shirt. I think I got that at Kohl's. He's looking for the perfect thing. You wore it all Christmas weekend. It was very cute, very cute. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I am making strawberry rhubarb crisp. I can tell that you smash burger. I can tell that you love peanut butter. What's your favorite peanut butter smash burger? Just make sure that you guys that when you're eating peanut butter, it doesn't have trans fat in it. Some of the cheaper peanut butter has trans fat in it, so that voids all the. Yep, he's down here. Yes, he's fine. He's fine. You know, with the puppy, we have to be eyes on. Ooh, 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Oh man, it's bubbling. I'm just going to give it a second longer. Oh, wow. So you know what I made yesterday is have you guys done the spaghetti squash when you're making oh well let's give away a gift first. I did sauce, I did meatballs sauce, and I did the spaghetti squash. Have you guys used the spaghetti squash? Like sunflower butter. You know what? You've got to read the labels because our government allows food to have trans fat in it without having to say that it has trans fat in it. So it can say 0 trans fat. That's why you have to go to the ingredients. And if you see hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated, that's trans fat. So read the labels, because the government says if they have X amount in there, they don't have to put it on the label or put it on the serving. Your family loves it. Zucchini spaghetti. I've not, you know what? I do oh my God, that's right. This is Chris. Noodles. You guys know Noodles and Company? They do zoodles. And zoodles are zucchini just spiraled. And I do that in their Thai peanut. And so you're getting like all the flavor of Thai peanut without all those bad carbs. Yes. If you guys that's what I'm going to have tonight is that I made sauce. And um, I've got just a little bit of the spaghetti squash. And what I do, you guys, and I should grow it. The squash is pretty easy. I bought 2 small ones, and this is what's left. Let me just show you. Okay, you can ring for 1 more second. So the reason they call it spaghetti squash is that when you start pulling it, it looks like spaghetti, and then you can just shred it into the bowl. And because it doesn't have a strong taste, this with sauce to me is very satisfying. Good sauce and some nice shredded Parmesan or Asiago cheese, some red hot pepper, and you got something that's good for you. If I get back down to Texas again, because Mizzy's watching his carbs, I'll make him this. He likes my meatballs. If I ever get back down there, you just never know what life brings you. Spaghetti. Delicious. So what I do is I cut it in half. That's the hardest part of spaghetti squash, is cutting those boogers in half, because they're pretty hard to cut in half. I sprinkle some olive oil on it, salt and pepper them, and bake them. I'm also, in a crunch, throwing them in the microwave. They haven't done faster. Kind of like when I slow bake them. They would be my first choice, is slow bacon. And but that with a good nice sauce. And I make 2 sauces because you guys know I don't eat meat, but my family's carnivorous. So I do, I start out with a plain sauce, and then let's turn everything on. Here we have, and this is way too hot. Can you guys see it bubbling? Mm. Oh man. Glutton, glutton. So I'm going to put it here and let it cool. It looks thick and delicious. The cornstarch that is added in there makes it like a thick. If you didn't add the cornstarch, it would be runny. But the cornstarch thickens it up, and it looks beautiful, and it smells heavenly. Can't wait. Can't wait. So now, if you have an allergy to peanuts, can you do uh Grant, can you do like almond butter? Yes. It's like spaghetti. Yeah, Blue Scoop. The thing is the texture's a little different, but really, and it is more expensive than spaghetti. It is spendier. But if you've got like a patio, you could grow your own. Squash grows easily. I know it. This is Chris. That's the hard thing. I have even before stabbed it and wrapped it in foil and just cooked it whole. The problem is cleaning all the seeds out. That's why I like to cut it raw, but it is tough. It is tough to cut it unless you got like an axe and you can nail it. Nice clean cut. Um, it is a little dicey, but it's easier to do it now than to clean out the seeds because it kind of all mixes together. So, but I have done both, but I prefer this. Peanut butter milkshakes. There you go. That late bloomer, this is strawberry rhubarb crisp. Sunflower butter. But what about almond? Because peanuts grow underground. They're a legume. They're not really a nut, right? So could you do almond butter? Almond butter is pretty good. You believe you can have almond butter. Depends on the company because sometimes they have nuts around it. Oh, I think that's why you want to go to like a Whole Foods or a natural place because I think they're really good about it and they're also really good. Like this is Trader Joe's says, okay, now these are power berries, and basically they're pomegranate, cranberry, blueberry, and they're enveloped in chocolate. But it says in the very bottom, it says may contain traces of wheat, peanuts, and tree nuts. So it's nice that they label it because then you know that this was in a facility where there might have been. But I'm sure that a lot of these places would have safe facilities because dude, man, that would be terrible to have an allergic reaction because some of them can be severe, very severe. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So let's give away a gift. Let's see. Should we just bring up the ball? I tried marbles, but marbles freezes my stream. And maybe when Simply comes home for the summer, although he never has time when he comes home. He's like an octopus, and everybody's got a tentacle, so he's always doing something. Um, you know what? Might be able to entice Cheese, the current world record holder, to do a. If I can grab him to be a guest on stream, would that be fun to see Cheese? I love Cheese. I've known him for a long time. He'll probably be staying here for a few days. Yeah, you'd like that? Yeah, I love him. I love Alan. I just from the minute I met him, he was, and I shared this story with you guys before. The first time he came, Simply was still in high school, I believe. How many years ago was it? Oh my God, it was so many years ago. And when he came, he had he didn't know us. We didn't know him. We knew he was coming. But can you imagine coming from another country not knowing anything? I mean, we could be axe murderers. I mean, how do you know? I mean, even the people that live next to serial killers, what do they say? Oh yeah, he was a nice guy. I mean, you never know people. And to think that he's coming to another country, to a house that he's never been. And so when I think that when he came the first time, he wasn't feeling good. And so I brought him upstairs and I said, you just lay down and rest. And then I was kind of going, let's see, where can I take him if, in after hours, if he doesn't feel better, I'm as a nurse, because I'm going, but probably the after hours, well, depending on the symptom, kind of playing all these scenarios in my head. We had one, oh God, which reminds me, a few years later, we had a bunch of people from, probably 7 or 8 people here from SGQ. And somebody came. I was making breakfast. I made pancakes all day from 9 in the morning, I think, until 3, because they'd get up at varying times, and then I want to make breakfast. And someone came up and said, "You got to come down. So and so passed out. There's something wrong." And down in the basement. So I go running down, and one of the guys is ashen. I mean, it's like, oh, this doesn't look good. And I said, let me take him to emergency. And I didn't know his name. I might have known his his name would not have been his real name because, like everybody, like I'm Simpmom, but if I went to the doctor's office, they don't know who the hell that is, right? And so I knew his gamer name, but I didn't know his real name. And so I drove him to the emergency room, and it was kind of funny. They bring him back, and then the nurse comes out. She says, "Well, can you tell me his age?" I'm like, no. She goes, "Well, can you tell me his name?" Um, No. Can you tell me where he's from? Uh, no. I mean, like looking at me like, what in the hell? I mean, you look like somebody that's not crazy, but why would you have this young man that you know nothing about that was in your house passed out? I mean, I kind of looking at me like, what's going on there? But it turned out to be nothing. And his mother was so thankful that I took him in. We're not sure if he got dehydrated or something, but he was ashen. And to me, it's like I would rather err on the side of caution because you hear sometimes athletes or people just dropping dead. I mean, freak things can happen. We don't know how everything's going on in the internal factory. We never know. And it just was he was ashen, and that to me is never a good sign. When somebody's gray, it's never a good sign. But so that they never did determine what it was, but they did determine that he was okay. I think at the end of the day, it might have been dehydration. I think they might have been drinking a little bit. Don't know, but that was kind of it's like I'm talking. Well, I'm a nurse. It's like, well, why don't you know who this person is? It was like, oh. So, anyways, it was that was something. Yay, Tundra! Thank you so very much for your generosity. Because of your generosity, gifts are going around the world. Talking about gifts, I've been trying to give one away for what, the last half hour? Half mouth will travel, right? Yeah. Why am I called Simpmom? I'm called Simpmom because that's what Simply's chat named me years ago. And he was Simp Sis and Simp Bro and Simp Mom and Simp Dog and Simp Maid and Simp, and it just kind of stuck. And when Simply came home a year and a half ago, he's like, Mom, I think you should stream. And it's like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to do that. But anyways, he left this camera and set everything up. And actually, it's addicting to me. It's addicting because you guys are funny, and I have a lot of fun with you. I have a lot of fun with your personalities. Plus, it allows me to give out. I've been gifting Simply's community for as long as he's been speedrunning. And so now kind of gotten away from that and just gifting my chat. And then for years, I was just gifting my Twitter. I'd reach out and say, who wants a Christmas gift on Twitter? And I do the Sip Mom crates. And then, so now I just gift now and works out okay. But because of your generosity, I'm able to pay for postage. I just went to see the clerk at there's two post offices that I go here in Minnesota that I use because on a specific day there's a woman that's faster than Slick. I mean, she can get it done so quick. And when I'm sending things that I have to fill out custom forms with, you get the person. There's one person there that does the one finger typing. I'd be there hours. She's types, but the fast girl is there on certain days. And then there's a guy that's fast too. He was there today. So he was asking me so have you been to Texas lately? And then it's like, no, not lately. So, but anyways, hey, first time viewer. Hello there, Summer Brander. Oh, I like the name. Crazy Slick is pretty fast. Crazy Slick. Hey, Uncle Red, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Corgi, how are you? Corgi. Uncle Red, my God, how are you doing? Are you working? Did you get a job? Weren't you looking for a job the last time that you were on? Uncle Red. Good timing. How are ya? Uncle Red's got oh, do you like it? Do you enjoy your job? Do you like it? Yahoo! Tell me more. Tell me more. I think Uncle Red, you got a couple gifts from me. Oh, good deal. Remember you said you were kind of sad and it's like, no, door shuts, window opens. Remember? I knew something good would come your way. I just knew it. I just knew it. Yay! Well, did you make enough for all of us? That's the next question. Hey, Corgi, your internet's down for 3 days. You won't have it, so you're cleaning. But if you get tired of cleaning your house, you want to come over and clean mine? That's all. That's all. Sim Dad and I need is a wife. I would love a wife that the house is clean and dinner's on the table. But that's kind of me. You like this channel so far? Hi, Summer Brander. Oh, you know what? I'm a ranter. If you were here before, I was on my soapbox. because I have very strong opinions about something, and boy, when this when this switch gets flipped, whoa, wow. And I'm old. I'm old. I want to be your favorite antique. Yeah, come on over and help me out. I'm trying to get my sister that looks good naked. Patsy, I haven't seen her in the channel yet. My sister, Patsy. Um, and we all have the special emotes for her. You all know that. And yeah, I want to get her to come and help me clean. You got the yes, you got my soap box. I couldn't center that soap. I tried because you know when you make the emotes, they have to be a certain size in this, and I tried to center it. So you guys, but I wanted to get it up there quick because with all this crap going on in the world, I had opinions, and it was like I got to get on my soapbox. I got to get on my soapbox, and the baby said Teddy. Oh God, he's so cute. He's in there tearing up with Nella right now. They're chasing each other. And she's figured it out that she's got to be gentle with him. And for those of you that have just popped in, we found out that Nella biologically is his aunt in real life. They share, Teddy's mother was a litter from the same mom that gave birth, not at the same time, but the same mom to Nella. And I love this. She's a very reputable breeder. Very unlike we got a dog once, um, and that was a puppy mill. The dog had never been outside of a box. And actually, she turned out to be one of the finest dogs we ever had. But it's like when we brought her home, it's like she almost didn't know how to walk or anything. She'd only been in didn't know what grass was. And it's like, and this breeder, as soon as she can take them outside, she takes them out. She's got a playground for the puppies that rivals anything in a park anywhere. Where the puppies can climb, like there's like a little slide and there's tunnels, and she has toys suspended for them to grab and play with. I mean, it's just amazing. And Nella has turned out to be a fabulous animal, and now we've got her nephew, Teddy, the teddy bear. But yeah, oh, there we are. Yeah, there's my sister, the black and white picture. That was the first year the film came out. That's my sister's senior picture. Yeah, she was, the guy that stood behind the camera and squeezed the thing and it would puff. That would have been that picture there. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. I think this is where I have the edge because she's not here, because you know how when you have a sister, sisters can rag on you. They inherited the right? They can say, you look ridiculous. You're wearing too much makeup. Your butt looks ginormous in this. Sisters can say anything because they inherited the right. But because it's my show, she's kind of, you know, put in her place. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, she's the oldest one. She picked on me for years, so I have some fun with her. Yes, and the horse with the spheres. My sister is extremely fond of horses, and that's why next to her picture there's a horse with spheres, right? Hello there. What do we got? DePervo. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you? Hey, I want to taste this thing. Let me taste, and then we got to give some gifts away. Oh my God. Shiny objects, you guys. I'm distracted today by shiny objects. But I'll put this in a bowl and then we'll oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. I use steel cut oats, so it's the bets are off, but how much weight do you think I'd put on if I ate the whole thing? Although, you know what? The odds of Sports Illustrating calling me to pose for their summer edition wearing a bathing suit are like zippity doo dah day. Ain't gonna happen. Can you imagine some old woman? I'm pushing 70. You think it would be a good way for people to diet? Seeing me in a bathing suit. Bet you wouldn't eat for a week. You're gonna have a good sleep. Oh, are you across the pond, Dig? Are you over in? You must be across the pond. Well, you have a nice rest. Maybe you'll have a nice dream, and someone will come into your dream and like Clint Eastwood. I can't even say it. Like, oh God, I'm hanging out. The girls are saying, hey, hey, hey. Um, like Clint Eastwood once entered one of my dreams. Okay, let's give away a gift. I think what we'll do is let's do the magic ball. When is a peanut butter? Miss Smashburger, you are a hoot. You are a hoot. Asking for a friend. Smashburger, do you stream? You're funny. Are you a streamer? And I want to remind you that we do have the Motherload streamers, and these are streamers who started to stream after me, and we formed like a little club, and we support one another. I like to raid my Motherloaders, and a lot of times I feature them, and we've got to get to, we're meeting them one by one, so we've got to set up a time. We met Corgi last time, and we've got to set, and we're also working on a dating stream. Some of you have asked for dating advice, so we're going to have a nice panel, and we're going to have some fun. We have a lot of fun. Remember Saturday night, spooky night. I got lots of ghost stories to tell you. A lot of you have heard a lot of them, but I do have a couple new ones. And do I believe in ghosts? There's something. There's something that I can't explain. So, for lack of a better name, yes, I do. You're not a streamer. Oh, are you a screenwriter? I am everybody's mom. Yes, I am. Yes, and we all play nice here. We all play nice. You know, I was on my soapbox ranting last week, and it's like if there's anybody here who hates anybody, and I'm talking about races, religions, colors, creeds. If you hate anybody, go somewhere else, because this is where everyone is welcome. Everybody. Okay, we're not going to play that game here. Yes, everybody's mom, everybody's grandmom. Yahoo! Okay, let's give away a gift. All right, but first, oh my. Well, it was very nice streaming today. We'll see you next week. I got some eating to do. Oh my. Oh my. This is so much better than the stuff I bought at the grocery store. Not Whole Foods. Whole Food was good, but this is really. Mm. You know what? The steel cut oats are fine in this. It's delicious. Right here, have some. Tell me what you think. Open up. Mmm. Mmm. Oh yeah. I think I would go with regular oats the next time because these are real chewy. But boy, what a good flavor. You afraid? Hey, should we give away a gift? We're not giving you away though. What do you think? Little guy? Hmm? Little guy? Can you smell that berry? You can smell it, can't you? Oh, you sweet angel. Oh, gotta love a dog. I'm not real fond of puppy breath because it smells like a low-key skunk. But I'll take that. Oh, you're such a cuddle bear. What am I gonna do with you? Huh? He's going to get to be about 35 to 45 pounds. So that a little bigger than a beagle. You're adorable. You're adorable. I got to brush your teeth. That's what they tell me. I got to start brushing your teeth. Are you going to let me do that, Teddy? Teddy? You good boy? You good boy? Yes. Oh, okay. Go play. Go see what she's barking at. Still a little timid when she hears the barking. All right. Let's play Magic Ball. Hold on. Let me get the competition mode. Okay. Let's bring up. Okay. So anybody can win. Doesn't matter where you live in the world. If you can get mail, you can get a Simpmom gift. And what do I have? All kinds of shit. Towels, aprons, bibs, pillowcases, tote bags, simply hats. I have one holy bucket hat. So if you want to win, you got to do what This Is Pris. This Is Pris is in. How many gifts have you won? This Is Pris. You won a bunch of gifts, and she's still got some more coming. If I win, you get that peanut butter. Yes, I will send you a jar of peanut butter. Yes, Smash Burger. I will absolutely send you a jar of peanut butter. Exclamation point. The number 8, the word enter, and then push enter. Everybody, come on, lurkers. Everybody, come on in. Yay, Vism. Vism, how's it going modding Mrs. streams? Too many to count? This is person did the cutest. We had a contest. We had to sing the Simpmom song, and she put together the cutest darn video ever. I think it's on my Discord, isn't it? If it isn't, I'll get it up there. No, I can't share this with you. They say rhubarb is not good for little hounds. Nella. Hello there. So we got another first time viewer. Hello, Zians. How are you? A lot of nice followers. Welcome. Very welcome. It's giveaway time. So Saturday night, I'm going to start at 8 o'clock Central Time. So that's 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Come on, and we're going to talk about ghost stories. Remember, you can win a prize simply by sending a story in. If the chat picks that one, you win. We have people that have won. I think the one person in chat has won 9 or 10 times. That's the most. 93 mods and you still miss stuff? Really? Vism, you see my name on that list? Like I would never mod anybody. I am so flippin' slow. Are you kidding me? By the time I figured out what to do modding, the stream would be over. I'm the best one. Yeah, I'm the silent mod and Mrs. Stream. Yeah. I'm the lurking mod. It's like, I mean, that's well, when you got 30,000 people watching you, that'd be a nightmare. 8 o'clock, my Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Do I ever have sad days for no reason? I did. DeLorean, ZZ. I absolutely did. I remember it was years ago, and I sat down. I have a little chair next to my washer and dryer, and that's where I sit and I fold clothes. And I found myself sobbing for no reason. And so I researched. I researched for something natural because I'm not into big pharma. I mean, drugs. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. Been a nurse for forever, but I try to heal myself naturally. That's me. That's what works for me. And I stumbled across HTP5, and hold on. And I started taking it and felt better. And so that's included. These are all the vitamins. And then I take about, I don't know, seven supplements a day. Something like that. But, oh, here they are. I'm not on any prescription meds, but are the supplements that I take. There's magnesium, there's D3, there's multivitamin, there's HTP, there's CoQ10, fish oil, probiotics. But yes, that helped me. That helped me. But you know what? If you find, you say for no reason, maybe there is a reason. Maybe it's just not apparent to you. I mean, maybe you're not sleeping well. Maybe you're not eating right. Maybe there's been more stress than you usually have. And, kind of sit down because you know your temple better than anybody else's. And see if you can pinpoint. But at that time in my life, there wasn't anything that was going wrong. I just felt down. And that's when I went to the HTP, and that was years ago. And I should see how long it's safe to take it, but I still take it. I do. It made me feel better within like 2 weeks. I felt better. So I mean, and it's natural. But also, there's a difference between depression and sadness. Okay, depression just doesn't lift on its own sometimes, and you may need help. So it's always a sign of strength when you go seek help. If I had not been able to climb out of the space I was in, I would have sought some medical advice. Not that I, I would have went to the doctor because there might be something else wrong that's causing that, and I would have wanted like a full physical. Are all the numbers right? Is there something off? And then go from there. But this is your temple. You got to take care of it, okay? Take care of it because growing old, and I've told you guys this, 60s is my favorite decade of my whole life. If I could go through the 60s again and again and again, fabulous. So you guys got a lot to look forward to. But you don't want to be dragging around a tank of oxygen. You want to take good care of yourself. All right? So my hobby is nutrition. I've probably read 30 nutrition books. It's a hobby. But I'm healthy as a horse, kind of like my sister. Just kidding. So that's true, Taco Dude. That's true. I mean, you need days not to be so good to really appreciate when they are good. But just kind of, um, Delarian, just kind of do a self check and say, man, am I sleeping okay? Go down the list. Am I eating okay? It's check out the things, and if it doesn't lift, find out maybe there's a medical reason why. Maybe there's a medical reason why. Take good care of your temples. Old age is a privilege denied to many, but the best part about being old is being in great health and being able to do anything you want to do because you feel good. Right? Right. Yo. Okay, it's giveaway time. I know it's been giveaway time, but just thoughts. But there is, please never feel that it's a weakness. If it's like, oh no, it used to be there was a stigma attached to mental illness years ago. And oh my God, you've seen a therapist. Well, they must be crazy. They must be no, no. If you have a toothache, you're gonna go to the dentist. If you have foot fungus, you're gonna go to the foot doctor. If the head's not feeling right, you're gonna see a professional. It's a sign of strength because you want to be well. Okay. But like I said, I go the natural route almost all the time and that's worked for me. Might not work for you. Okay. But do a self check first. Do a self check and see if there's something that, oh God, yes, that's bothered me. Simply is with his curing himself with his hands still blows me away to this day. Simply is the master of self-help books. Up in his room, he's got a stack of them. And so, reach out. And also, if you're going through something, chances are you're not the only one. You're not the only one going through it. And self-help books, groups, therapy, just be sure to take care of yourself and don't spiral. If you feel yourself out of control, reach out and get some help, okay? All right. Promise me you'll do that. All right. And let me know. Send me an email, Simpmom, and let me know how you're doing. Okay. I wish you the very best. Take care of your temple. Okay. Raise that serotonin. Oh, you know what? Maybe he needs to be sniffing. You need to be sniffing some cardamom. Did I bring that down? I've been carrying that stuff all around the house. What's the one for upstairs? I'm still looking to buy some cardamom and adding that on in crates. But anyways, tired as hell. Hey, Sister Iris, how you doing? What easy, fast, doable self-cooked food do you do for students? I only do chicken, rice, pasta, and vegetables. Well, that's a good start. I like that you got chicken first. Um, the head doctor doesn't always work. That's true. That's absolutely, you're spot on. Understand that not every therapist graduated at the top of the class. Not every doctor graduated at the top of the class. If you feel that one therapist isn't helping you and you think you need therapy, go see somebody else. Make sure you find one that fits for you. You might be somebody that's so burned out they just don't care anymore, or someone that never cared. So find the right fit for you. They're not all equal. I'd like to say every therapist is the best therapist, but that's not true. That's not true. Find the person that works for you. Okay. I forget to recommend. Doable foods, easy foods. Man, you guys are lucky. Okay, let me give away a gift, and then let's talk about easy foods, and we'll see what chat. Because you walked into the best chat on Twitch. I have got the funniest, wittiest, and smartest chat that exists in the world. So you are in a good spot. So we're going to talk about this, but first, let's go. Let's go to the magic ball once again. So if you want to win a gift, exclamation point, the number 8, the word enter, and then push enter. Let's do it. Lurkers, come forward. Doesn't matter where you live in the world. If you can get mail, I can send you something. Man, this ball's in my face. And it's not even Central Saturday, and I got balls in my face. You know me from, Lexi? Lexi? You know me from Miss Gibbons. I love Mizzy. I love Mizzy. Yes, everybody, enter, enter, enter. Let's go. And if Smash wins, he gets a jar of peanut butter. I will. I'll send you a jar of peanut butter. I think I can get that through customs. Are you in the States? Some things you can't send across the pond. They really frown on plutonium. No, I'm just kidding. Like I'd have plutonium. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. Everybody in? Gotta be in it to win it. Let's go. Let's see whose lucky day it is. Is that Killerville? Killerville. Killerville. How are you? Are you in the States? Tell me where you're from. Congratulations. You won. Congratulations. Yay. Hello there to you. So, which you can, man, I am so tongue tied. I'm going to blame it on the steel cut oats. Just in the chat, you won. You won. Doesn't matter where you are. So, what you could win is you could get a Simply hat if you want. Ta-da! I've got towels. I've got tote bags. You know, you might be your girlfriend or boyfriend's birthday coming up, and you want to give them a little something. And what I can do is I can write your name on it with my embroidery machine. I have tea towel. Oh, let me show you what I'm working on. I showed you this the other night, but the new people haven't seen it. So I'll show you. I'm making a bucket load of these. I'm going home. Aren't they pretty? I give away gifts to the girls that I grew up with when I go see them back in New York. And I always bring them something. So I'm doing fall and Christmas tea towels. They make a wonderful gift, hostess gift. You know, when you get, because you always should, you get invited to somebody's house for something, you ought to should give them a gift. And so, congratulations. So what I want you to do is a killer vial is go to my whisper up in the upper right hand corner. You'll see some icons. There's like a question mark. There's like another funny thing. It looks like a paintbrush. No, it's like 2 stars, then an envelope, and then you'll see like a chat box. So whisper me your email and I'll reach out to you. Unless you know what you want. Because in the email I'll reach out and I'll say, well, I have this, 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 and this. I don't have as many clothes here as I do down in Arizona. Down in Arizona, I have a shitload of hoodies and stuff like that. Here, I don't have any more hoodies, but I'm always looking for stuff. So, hey, what's up, Gridfin? What's up with you? So, congratulations. All right, so let's talk about fast meals. Now, are you a college person? College person, because it wasn't like the old thing. Everybody, oh, let me get rid of this stupid ball. And then we'll give away a gift again. Wasn't it that everybody ate ramen noodles, which are nothing but carbs? So, what you want are healthy snacks and on a budget, right? You have a message. Okay, very good. Very good. So go ahead and send me your email. I'm going to need your full name and address to send gifts to. I don't give out that information to anybody. So, and I don't like using like like nicknames, because the one time I did that, the package got lost because it didn't have the real name on it. And so it's like not doing that again. Because, after that, you would love if you could get a hat. You stick around. Do you know how many Saturday streams I have had where everybody in the stream had already won? It's like, okay, well, who's only won 2 gifts? All right, who's only won 3 gifts? So you stick around, you will win. I'm telling you. I've given away. Let me see. Where's my? I'll tell you exactly how many gifts we're up to. Let's see. 652 gifts have been sent around the world since not this January, but last year. Like, what's that, 16 months for 600 gifts that have traveled around the world. Stick around, you'll win. Ask anybody, right? In the chat. Okay, so you're studying computer science. That's what Simply's degree is in, computer science in Germany. And so you would like to know what, I don't know. I mean, can you show the towels? Your towel's in the mail. This is first. I do have some towels here. I do have, this is a nice one. What is this? I brought down, what is this? I've like 4 or 5 different towels. This is a unicorn. Isn't it pretty? Unicorn, and then I've got this one that's got like a beach scene on it. And I have some more towels upstairs too. Yeah, this is Pris. You wanted the smiley face, but I didn't. I did not say that smiley face, so I created another one for you because I can digitize. So you got a custom smiley face just for you. Okay, so well, let's talk about quick, easy meals. Do you have access if you have access to a kitchen, that's good. I don't know if Germany would be the same as the food available here, because I know you want something that's delicious and easy. I would recommend snacking on like if you could make like a snack mix of almond and say like dried cranberries and maybe some sharp cheddar cheese. Like have a power snack so that you're not eating candy bars in that. I mean, and that makes a good snack. Plus, cheese lasts a while, almonds last a while, dried fruit lasts a while. So that's a good thing. But in terms of meals, I'm not sure what you have available to you. You have a kitchen too. So you just want like fast foods. I'm a big flavor person, and I make a jerk seasoning. It's got like 11 or 12 different items, spices in it. And I make that. And then you could just sprinkle that on some fish or some chicken and you've got flavor. So if you had a bunch of seasonings that you could do chicken with, so even if you're eating chicken 3 times a week, it's not the same chicken. One night it's barbecue, one night it's you got you get a sauce. Do you ever try? You don't have Trader Joe's over there, do you? Because Trader Joe's has wonderful frozen vegetable medleys that are already flavored. So that might be another thing. If you've got a kitchen there where you can have some mixed vegetables and things in the freezer so that along with your fish or your chicken, you've got some vegetables too. It's harder to keep fresh foods in there, but thank God for freezers. What about you guys? Chime in. Chime in. What else? What more helps for college people that want something fast and easy? Chime in. But I absolutely would get some different seasonings. I absolutely. I have I picked this up at Trader Joe's. Where's this? I love this blend of seasoning. And this is wonderful, like on potatoes or chicken, or even to spice up a salad dressing. And I can't wait to try this. Look at this. It's called Trader Joe's Cheesy Blend. Add some cheesiest to popcorn, vegetables, or pasta. So just a sprinkle. Because chicken is easy. Chicken is easy and because you could buy like the tenders frozen, pull them out, sprinkle something on, throw them in. What was the poor man's? Oh, when we were kids, we used to get some when we were camping. We used to get foil, put some ground beef down, put onion down, potato down, put carrots down, salt and pepper it, and then just throw it in the fire. So that it almost made like a little bit of a stew. Kind of, it was, everything was together in that. Wraps are a go-to. Yes, wraps, that's a great, and a rice cooker. Oh, that's a wonderful tip. That's a wonderful tip. Unfreeze vegetables and then rice and chicken. I rarely do seasoning, not even on salad. Why do you rarely do seasoning? Do you don't like you don't like different flavors, or it's just not accessible there? And little crock pots are amazing. I mean, just what a great adventure. You get up in the morning, you throw everything in, you get dinner later. And they make wonderful crock man, I can't say anything. Crock pot cookbooks. And and you like curry? Yeah. Yeah, so sit there and let it do its own thing. That's right. That's right. Man, this is really good, you guys. I wish I could give you some. But I can taste that the steel cut oats are a little crunchy, but you know what? I kind of like that. A little more fiber. We all need more fiber, right? But just try to not do as many carbs. Get your good proteins in. Get your vegetables when you can. And are there farmers markets there too? Do you have farmers markets where you can go and get fresh vegetables every once in a while? That would be great. Witchy magic. Something about my streams that are calming. Except when I'm on my flippin' soapbox. They're not calming. Do I have any thoughts on the state of the world? I did earlier, Carson. Sister Iris, oh, you're very sweet. Well, you know what, guys? You don't sweat the small stuff. I worked in hospice. I was a hospice nurse for many, many, many years. And the thing is, and I always end my streams the same way, that life hands you all kinds of crap. But what you have complete control over is how you respond to it. All right? And nothing stress is going to make you sick. And you know what cures stress? Man, I can't talk. I should just eat, I think. Laughter, because you can't be under stress and laugh at the same time. So try to be more lighthearted. Life, especially what's going on in the world now. I mean, it's just every time you turn on the news, it's something even worse than happened the other day. But you know what? I can take care of my corner of the world. I can make it a happy place, and a peaceful place, and a loving place. That I have complete control over. Once I leave that door, I might not have a lot of control, but here I have total control. And, try to find happiness in the little things too in life. Because you're going to get to my age and you're going to go, man, when I was 20, why in the hell did I let that get me down? What in the hell was I thinking? I wish I had had an old woman telling me stuff. I wasn't really, my parents were very loving, but we weren't like, I couldn't tell my mom everything. Oh my God, she's still alive and I'm still not, she's 90. I still won't tell her anything, but I would have loved a relationship where I could have. And that's what I have with my boys and with Simply. And is that they can tell I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to, I mean, they're adults now. And it's just sometimes just when you say it, you feel better. And someone says, oh, what are you worried about that for? Holy Christ. It's, when you wake up in the morning, remember this tomorrow, when you wake up and you open your eyes, those are your first two gifts of the day. Okay? Because you're alive and you count. And life is good. And it gets even better. Okay. It's like my 20s were very turbulent. I wouldn't go back to my 20s for $1 million. I wouldn't go back to my 20s unless I could bring this head with me, because then I could separate and get rid of the clutter. This matters. This doesn't mean a hill of beans. If I could bring this head back, I'd go back, because boy, I had a nice body. Imagine this head on like a nice body. Okay, we won't. I digress. But so I'm hoping that we gave you some tips for food, and have you Googled like when I was doing the menu for Maya's Halloween party, um, because I initially thought that I was just doing desserts. I don't know why I thought that. And then I said to Maya, and she goes, "No, I want you to do it all." And I'm like, "Okay, sure." And then it's like, "Okay, sure. What do I make?" And then I thought, well, I could have a take. I could go to the restaurant and have a taco bar, have them cater that. I could do this. And I went, no, I'm making it all. Why would I have? But it's just I went to the internet for suggestions. Best foods to serve at a party. What works, highly rated easy foods to make. So that might be something for you to go to too, is great foods on a budget, great foods fast, and just Google and then just print out what you want and give it a go. And good luck with that, and keep us informed. Let us know what you've come up with, so maybe we'll make some good. I'm a huge fan of rice aroni. I don't know if you can get that in Germany, but I buy the Spanish rice aroni and chop up onions and lots of peppers in it. And I add some stuff to it, and it's a fast but delicious dish. And with you being carnivorous, you could add chicken right to that, and it would be good, or ground beef. It'd be delicious. Yes, add some season. Let us know how it goes. Well, you got to get to a smash burger. Come back and see. Come back and see us. Can you see the goodies I make? Yes. Oh, you mean the food or the? Look at that. I'm not even going to bother putting this in a bowl. I'm just going to get a big spoon and hold this in. Tie on the old feed bag. Okay, let's give away some more gifts. Sticky. I don't like sticky. I like a lot of things in life. When you have boys, when you have boys for children, you understand sticky. And bodily function song noise when you have boys. Yay! Oh, it's delicious too. It's really, really, really good. It's not too sweet, but you get the flavor, and it's got some pecans on it, so it's got a lot of fiber. So that's gonna, like I say, I'm gonna eat that tonight. Let's give away another gift. Everybody, chime in with. We're just gonna use the ball today. Let's give away another gift. 6:30. Wow, over 2 hours. You gave your sister Iris. You gave your parents. Oh, I drove my mother nuts. I was the middle child. And Simp Dad drove his parents nuts. I think that's why we're perfect for each other. I was a naughty child. Well, not until I got teenager. When I was teenager, then I was. When I discovered boys, all bets are off. What's rhubarb taste like? It's tastes earthy and sour. It's not as sour as a lemon, but it's got a tartness to it that lends itself beautiful with strawberries. It's just a perfect marriage, and it's very fibrous, but as it cooks, it becomes it like mushy, but in a good way. Yeah. Hello there, Vulgara. Oh, well, yes, thank you. Yes, at Maya's Halloween party. Oh my God, that makeup. You guys, all that food. I just had a little bit of help. Who do we have there? We have my jumps, my jumps, my dumps. Well, welcome to the Simpmom's Bitch Slapping Club, the only one on Twitch. Welcome. Thank you so much for your sub. Like I said, because of your subs, I'm able to pay for the postage to send the gifts around the world. And so I so appreciate that. I so appreciate that. Oh, I had so much fun doing that food for Maya. And then that's when Ms. had me go into the OTK and give orange slices. For those of you that watch Ms. and OTK, Ms. is Ms. is a natural. He would be the biggest movie star if that was his source. I mean, he's just so entertaining, and he's I mean, he's so quick, even off stream, and he's just the way you see him. Only I think he's just he's sweet. He's sweet, man. If I was 40 years younger and 30 pounds lighter, I'd be all over him like white on rice. I mean, because he's like my cup of tea. He just is. He's funny. He's sweet. And he's got those eyes that never, ever, ever end. Never. I love Miss. I love Miss. I absolutely. I just from the minute I met him, and I was a little bit, I mean, I'm nobody. At the end of the day, I'm just somebody's mother. I'm the mother of a legend, but I'm nobody. And he's this huge streamer, and I just didn't know how, because I just popped into his house. I didn't know how he would respond, and he is just so gracious and such a loving person. And I mean, everybody down there, I love them all. Russell and Slick and Maya and Emma Rue. I mean, it's just a fabulous bunch. And yeah, it's great. It's great. Screw it, you're staying. My sink is dripping. Well, as long as it's not me. At this age, all bets are off. Who doesn't like a good drip every once in a while, right? I want to do a cook. People tell me that I'm gonna be that Nick is gonna. I'm gonna meet. I'm gonna be his match. I think I got him hands down, Nick, because it's like I I'll go there. I'll go there. I'll go there. And I would have a lot of fun cooking with him, and I would like to have the shock button to say stuff that he went, they got to really get it going. They have fun. They have fun. I wanted to cut up really hard on Slick's stream, when we were looking for love, and I really wanted to, but I was tired. I had gotten up that early that day, went to Walmart and did shopping so that I could bake and cook for them, and I baked and cooked all day, and the stream wasn't till later, so I was a little toasty. I was not in my element as I like to be, because I wanted to be more spunky. I do have spunk. I do. I just have to find it. And at my age, I forget where I put it. But once I find it, I got it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's do it. Oh, my jumps, you gifted to Smashburger. Now, how about that? Isn't that better than a jar of peanut butter? Does the pup? Yes, the pup's name is Teddy. Hello there, Critter, one of my favorite people. Well, everybody's my favorite people. Critter. How you doing, Critter? Love Critter. Yay, Critter. Critter is one of these guys. Critter streams. And if you go into one of Twitter streams, man, I am so tongue-tied today. It's like I ate glue, right? Critter makes you feel like you're sitting right next to him. And a lot of them, and I would say all of the mother loaders are the same way. Yeah, and the mother loaders. Can you guys bring up the mother loaders, the streamers? If you're looking for someone to watch, pick these guys because everybody does something very unique and very different. And but Critter is just like a Sunday afternoon. I mean, once you get there, you don't want to leave. It's like you found your comfy chair and you're just keeping your butt there. Yay! Another first time viewer. I'm having a great day. How are you? Too much brain work. Well, there's a name. You get a kick out of this. I dreamed I was streaming for the first time, but I forgot to put a shirt on. Oh my God. So you accidentally. Oh, what'd you say, love? He's getting a little restless. He's getting a little restless. He's having a ball, the pup. We got to keep an eye on him. So you actually put your boobs on Twitch. I tell you, my one fear, you guys, is that sometimes on a Saturday stream, you have to go to what do they call it, a restroom? Not a restroom. I mean, it's not like you're on the commode and you got your legs up and you got the paper. And resting. You're dumping. The dump room it ought to be, right? And my biggest fear is that Nella, Nella, the dog, whenever I go into the bathroom, she pushes the door open because she wants to come in. She has done that since day one. And the only door that latches good is the one down here, which you can't see where the bathroom is. But up in my craft room where Rhoda is, my machine is, with that door open, you can see right to the toilet. And my nightmare is to be saying, okay, you guys, I've had, because sometimes on Saturday nights I have a drink with you guys, right? And let me go to the bathroom. And my biggest fear is for the dog to open the door and you see me sitting on the throne. I mean, you would have the bird's eye view. So I get the streaming with your boobs, but you know what? That might pull out Sister Iris. That might give you more fame than anything. Hey, look what the Kardashian sex tape did for her. Oh, you want to go out? Want to go out? Oh my God. Larry, the pup went out by himself. Yes, he tapped on the door. That's a first. Okay. You should start watching. You should start watching. Yes, Critter. Absolutely. Hello from Argentina. Hello, hello. Carlitos. How are you? Yahoo. Good for you. I've had, what do we had? 3 gifts go to South. 3 different people received gifts in South America. Ah, Critter, you're sweet. You're sweet. Okay, let's give away a couple more gifts, and then I've got to stuff my face with spaghetti squash and this. Mmm, yummy. Did Let me just see. Is he back in? He ran out. Oh wait, did he just? I just got he ran out with Nell and then he came back in. I don't know. It's probably we're still doing hey, thank you so very much. Sister Iris has gifted a sub to Mulguru. Thank you so very much and welcome to the Simpmom Bitch Slapping Club. The only one on Twitch. Here's one for you. Okay, let's give away a couple more gifts and then we're going to call it. Try to find spaghetti squash here. Rumor has it one store had it nearby. Just had it once? Really? Yeah, it will take on the flavor of whatever you use. So I like a nice tangy. My spaghetti sauce is tangy, a little tangy, and a little sweet. Delish. Oh yeah, grow it yourself. Order the seeds on Amazon. Grow it yourself. Hey, we got Peacock Ben. Hey, how are you? Hey, welcome everybody. Got a lot of new people. Okay, let's you having a great time? Well, I'm glad. Come back Saturday night because Saturday night I usually have a cocktail. All bets are off, and we're going to talk about ghost stories. And I had a poltergeist. A lot of my folks that have been following me have heard this time and again. But I actually had a ghost in one of the apartments I lived in. Plus, some creepy stuff happened at the hospice, and I'll let you in on it. And if you've had a ghost story or something happen, send it in simpmom Gmail, and you could win a prize that way. How about that? Oh, oh, you took off with your slipper, right? The puppy, except they just let the dog in. The puppy took off with his slipper, was running so fast. Him and the slipper did a somersault together. But we're not letting him. We have to replace. Anytime he takes something he can't chew, even though it looks cute, it wouldn't be real cute for him to chew my one and only pair of sandals. But anyways, when do my Saturday streams start? Saturday will be 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock. Right, that's 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So 8 o'clock Central Time, a little later. So come hang with me when it's dark, it's spooky, and we're going to talk about things and we have some fun. Yeah, 9 o'clock Central or Eastern. That's right, Critter. Yes, get some seeds. Get some seeds. So you can have a garden. Yes. You can still have, if you've got a patio, you still got room. They keep making it easier to have gardens by making little, like gardens that grow up, kind of like little pots and things. So people on patios can grow gardens and that. Yeah. So pop in. Don't be late. Well, you could be late. Oh, I know. I feel sorry for you folks in Europe, and I did one day do an early stream and a late stream, and really I was surprised at how many folks I had. It was a good time. Oh, he's having a ball. He's full of piss and vinegar today. He's such a good little boy, teddy bear. he loves some dad. Yeah, why not, Sister Iris? This is your first year with the garden. You've got tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, lettuce, kale, green beans, zucchini, carrots, and good for you, Vism. Good for you. Maybe we'll give Patsy come on and she could show you how to can. She cans everything. The stream's going well, Toaster. How's it going with you? 3-tiered pots for growing potatoes and tomatoes. There you go. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay, let's give away a couple more gifts and then I'm going to call it for tonight. But be back on Saturday and we're going to have some fun. Spooky night, spooky night. Might even have time to have your gift made right on stream with Rhoda. That was fun. You guys like to watch Rhoda work, my big embroidery machine. And I'll have a camera there. So maybe we can make the gifts right then and there too. Take a break. And as long as the gifts aren't too complicated, otherwise I'll make them off stream. Okay. So let's go again. Okay. Let's bring up the ball again. Okay. Exclamation point, the number 8, the word enter, and then push enter. Exclamation point, 8, enter, and push enter. Let's go. See who wants a gift. There we go. Peacock's got it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, get your heinies in there. Come on, lurkers. And also, if you have like special requests, someone wanted, actually, someone's getting something very unique. And this person I think is in stream. They had a request, and it's like, you know, if you have like a special breed of dog, or you like carrots, or you like sports or something, I might be able to add that into your gift, embroider it, because I have digitizing software, so I can do a lot of stuff. Hey, Toon Bomb Hatter, how are you? Thank you so very much. Thanks for your sub. Yahoo, resub. Yahoo. Thank you so much. You guys have no idea what that means to me when you sub and resub, because that allows me postage. And because of your postage, I can send gifts around the world because of your postage, because of your contributions, and I appreciate that so much. I'm doing great. How are you doing? That's the issue. I am doing ghost stories on Saturday. We are. It's spooky night. Saturday's spooky night. So come and get scared, because we're going to talk about spooky things. So did you have something happen to you that you can't explain? Something that was like, what? Did that just happen? Send a story in. That could get you a prize. Okay? Yes, you're still getting peanut butter if you win. I'm going to send you some skip. What? Okay. Crunchy or plain? Creamy or crunchy? What's the deal? Sunday. Did I say Sunday? I probably did. I'm an idiot. You know what? I think I drank glue before I got here, like that Elmer's paste, because it's like I'm not pronouncing anything. Plus this lighting. I don't have funeral home lighting. That's what's wrong. Here, I don't have funeral home lighting. I will have funeral home lighting on Saturday night. Wow. Yeah. No, I just streamed this past Sunday because we went to a wedding on Saturday, but it's usually Wednesdays and Saturdays. Okay. So Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern, Saturday, spooky night, Saturday. So come and listen, and we'll talk about stories and my ghosts and things. All right. Creamy. Okay. Funeral home lighting. I need that, Critter. Do you see what a difference that makes? You know, the help I can get. I'm halfway in the funeral home as it is. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Who's going to win? Who is it? Pusheen? Pusheen 10. Are you here? Pusheen 10, are you here? If you're not here, you got to be here tonight, because sometimes, oh, good deal, Summer Brander. Got good. I'll see you. There you are. Hey, Pusheen 10. Have you won before? Your name doesn't sound familiar to me. Have you won before? It does not sound familiar. Pusheen 10. Yay, congratulations. So what I want you to do is whisper me your email. Go to right up in the top right hand corner, and you'll see like a text box thing. Give me your email and I'll reach out to you later tonight. You won once? Oh, okay. So you're now in the second gift club. Good deal. Yay. Thank you, Nightbot. Peacock bed. Okay, let's give away another prize, and then I'm going to call it. Hey, who are any of the mother loaders streaming? Is Nudies on? Does anybody know if Nudies on? Okay, we're going to do it again. Hold on. Let's go. Next winner is da 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 da. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your nose, and cross your legs. It didn't work. can't read that. Match-o-matic? Match-o-magic. Match-o-magic, are you here? Match-o-magic. He's not here? He's not here? There he is. Match-o-magic. Hello, there you are with the eyes sticking out at me. Congratulations, you won. You won. Tomb bomb. You're funny. No, that's good. Hey, you hang around long enough, everybody's going to win. Trust me. Trust me. Congratulations. So what can you get? You could get a hand towel, a tea towel, a beach towel, a bib, a tote bag, Simply hat. I have one Holy Buckets hat. I am going to see what I can put the Booty Cheek Man on. I do have the Booty Cheek image I can put on. Like pillowcase, I can put that on a few things. I don't have I'll check for clothing sizes. I do have some clothing here, not a lot, but I'll let you know what I have. So if you want to include your size, say I'm a man small or I'm a woman's medium or whatever you are, I can see what I have here. I had a woman's hoodie and they won a hoodie on Saturday night. I do have a couple items of clothing here. And I have some big sizes too. Down in Arizona, I have a lot more. I have shelves of clothing. We got to buy a bigger house. Congratulations. Yahoo. Okay. I'm wondering if my friend Nudies is streaming. And this is great. No, and I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Go, let me get rid of that ball. My face is in the balls. It's not even Sensual Saturday. Close up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nudies is not on. Do we have any of the mother loaders on? Oh, you know what? Let's rate Cheese. Let's rate Cheese. Tell Cheese, I love Cheese. I love Alan. He's one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. He's going to be staying here in a few weeks. Yes. I'll get a picture of him and me in bed together. Because I like to jump in the morning and wake him up. I jump in bed right with him. Not in the biblical sense, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter. This is not Sensual Saturday yet. But no, I want to thank you. But I do want to remind you all that your glass is half full, not half empty. It's about perspective and how you see things. You might forget what they said, but you'll never forget the way they made you feel. And remember, life can hand you all kinds of stuff you have no control over. What you do have control over is how you respond to it. Remember that. It's how you have total control over that. And kindness is free. Sprinkle that shit everywhere you go. We're going to make this a kinder, gentler place, okay? And just treat people the way you want to be treated. You will never go wrong. We hear so much bad news. Let's start giving out some good news. Okay, everybody? And much love to you all. I want to raid the Cheese Man. So give him love from Simpmom. Okay, we're going to raise Cheese. Thank you for being here. And stick around because you will win. I'm telling you, you'll win. Love you all. You guys, let's go see Cheese. Let's go see Cheese. You're the best. Thank you so very much for being with me today. Yahoo! Love you.
Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with Simpmom.